Peace. This is a meat and potato social production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic is frailty. How do you handle when your child is a monster? This is never a very easy subject, but it's one that must be examined from a educational perspective as well as an occult perspective. Many times what happens is that when we give birth to children, sometimes there will always be this one that takes exquisite pleasure in breaking their mother or their father's heart. And we have to be very forthcoming when this happens, because how many times have you grown up with somebody or you became friends with someone, and for some reason their parents are either in the church or devout Muslims or just all around good people. They work hard, they try to be involved in their community, and they are very, very passionate about their family. And yet, it's this one child that's either a molester, is violent, is a thief. You know these people. I've grown up with these people, and they do everything to crush their parents, to humiliate them, to embarrass them. And these parents don't want to lose their child, so they do interventions, they take them to get counseling, they do everything within their wherewithal not to lose their child. But you have to understand something. Sometimes there are lower level entities that come in the form of the destroyer. And basically, this destroyer acts to divide the family and to wreak havoc amongst other human beings. There was one of my favorite movies when I was younger, and I remember this Catholic priest was talking to this father. The name of the movie, by the way, was Curse of the Werewolf, 1961. I've referenced it before. But when the priest was talking to the father, and he told him, he said, for some reason, the soul is weak, and this gives a lower level spirit, or in this case, a wolf elemental, to get into the body of this child. Now, what father, imagine, and this is just a worst case scenario, imagine a priest is telling you that your son is going to grow up and become a werewolf. What do you do? Another movie, 1996, Frailty, starring the now deceased Bill Paxton and Matthew McConaughey. And his job was to annihilate lower level demons. Except there was one problem. One of the demons on this list was his oldest son, and he couldn't do it. So the job was inherited by the younger son, who had psychic ability. And I'm not talking about annihilating a child. Who can do that? What parent in their right mind can make that decision? But what I am suggesting, if you don't believe me, for the family, if you have a brother or a sister or even a cousin, and for some reason they just do things that you yourself just cannot comprehend, like harming animals, like pigeons, cats, puppies. Anyone who studies psychology knows that that is a sign for someone that's going to grow up to be a serial killer. Facts. So this is something that has to be examined. So when you feel that you are at the end of your rope, please get the lower involved. You have to go to a spiritualist. You have to get the lower involved. You would have to get Lucifer involved, Michael, Uriel, Raphael. Get them involved. I'm not saying don't go and seek professional help, but when all else fails, you have to go to your spiritual team. You have to seek them out. Because the worst thing in the world is when a child breaks your heart and they smile every step of the way while they're doing it. And that's what leads to frailty. Frailty of the mind, frailty of the spirit, and ultimately, frailty of the heart. So it's something for the occult family to ponder. When you see these signs early, please, family, do the best you can. And what you can't do, let the gods, goddesses, and spirits get involved. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.